do I have to do to make this bass for you sound like mine? The first thing I will do, since I'm it's called stand-up bass, since I play standing up, I have to make sure that the bass itself goes tall enough for me so I can play standing up. So the first thing I will do when I see a strange bass is to see how long the stick that comes out is called the end pin, see how long that is to allow me to play standing up. So that's step number one.
The ceiling.
The next thing I try to do is find out what kind of strings they are. Well, these are Labella 7710, which is a brand I just happen to use. They were invented by Charles Zola, the great Hungarian guitarist of the 1972. He and I sat down and tried to figure out what other kind of string could we have on the market that was better than what was available. So after a year and a half of trial and error, we came up with this 7710 Labella, which is made from a steel core, a wrap of silk, and a wrap of black nylon. They have a nice personality, and I like them because they make the bass do what I hope I can make it do better than most strings that were available and are available to. The next thing I try to do when I see a strange bass is to play a couple of scales so I can find out, does this bass have any weak spots or spots where the notes don't come out clearly, and I have to learn to not play those notes on that specific bass since they leave a hole or dead sound in the course of the concert. So let's see if I can find this bass and see what it does. My job for the next hour or two of my group's concert will be not to play this note 20 times. Once I've kind of made an understanding with this instrument, which is very good, by the way, I try to find out what kind of harmonics does this bass have. I try to play a couple of scales as quickly as I can to see how the bass responds to what I think I want to do. That's a lot of luck. And this is what we look forward to since the airlines have made it prohibited to pick our bases on the plane. I was coming from Paris to Jerusalem last 2 years ago. And when the airlines representative saw my base trunk and stuff, and right away I had a problem, and they charged me $1,050, 50 kids from Paris to Tel Aviv, and the plane missed. The base missed the first date, and I just can't do that anymore. So we're faced with problems like trying to make the base sound like ours and make it feel like ours with the minimum amount of time that we are allowed to do that. And for me, every night is going to school with an instrument, trying to find out how does it work, what's the strong points of the instrument, what kind of condition it's in. What's the least I can do physically to change this bass? I mean, I would never change the strings. I would never change their pickup. The most I would do physically would be to change the height of the end pin and get a cloth to clean up the dust. It's just pretty dirty right now. However, it's just too wonderful film. I look forward to trying out tomorrow night at 9:45 with the trio of Mulder, Miller, and Russell Malone. Those of you who are available, come on into this space in action.